What do you get when you combine strong personal values with a unique business idea? In the case of Whitney Wolfe Herd, you get a publicly listed company that disrupted the dating industry and made her into the youngest self-made female billionaire. Join us to find out how Wolfe Herd went from selling tote bags to support a good cause to building Bumble, the biggest woman-centric dating app on the market. Let's break down this startup story and understand how it became so successful. If you want to learn more about businesses disrupting their industry, subscribe to our channel. You'll be first to know when we publish a new breakdown. Whitney Wolfe Herd's unique approach to business that combined an entrepreneurial spirit with her personal values would make its first appearance while she was attending college, when the devastating BP oil spill in 2010 drove her into action. She started a business in partnership with celebrity stylist Patrick Alftenkamp called the Help Us Project, selling bamboo tote bags to benefit areas most affected by the damage. While the bags gained local success initially, once celebrities like Nicole Richie and Rachel Zoe were photographed with her bags, they received a great deal of attention and press. Wolfe Herd's desire to create a business continued and motivated her to join the startup incubator Hatch Labs in 2010. Her initial project, created with Sean Rad, was called Cardify, a platform that aimed to help retailers reward customers with loyalty solutions. Whilst Cardify didn't take off, Rad had been working on a prototype of Tinder, then called Matchbox, and along with Wolfe Herd, who reportedly came up with the app's final name, as well as co-founders Justin Mateen and Jonathan Bardeen, launched the app in September 2012, with Wolfe Herd becoming the VP of Marketing. Not bad for a 22-year-old. Unfortunately, after her relationship with Mateen ended, the environment at Tinder became toxic for Wolfe Herd, and she left the app in April of 2014 and sued it for sexual harassment. She eventually settled this case, winning $1 million and stocks as part of the agreement. As a result of filing the suit, Wolfe Herd was ostracized by the tech community and became the subject of online hate. It got so bad that she deleted her Twitter account. This experience inspired her next project, a female-only social network, attempting to gain attention from compliments instead of controversy, called Mercy.
So I started thinking about this way we're all attacking one another online. And I started thinking, how could we solve this? And I started thinking about women and girls and the way women and girls are treated. And I said, okay, well, let's just make a female-only social network, but they can only speak to one another with compliments.
While still conceptualizing Mercy, Badoo founder Andrei Andreev contacted Wolfe Herd, hoping to bring her on as CMO of his company. While she didn't want to take the job, Andreev believed in Wolfe Herd's idea for a woman-centric social brand, and he convinced her to start in the area both of them knew best, online dating. This is how Bumble was created. The two formed a partnership, where Andreev would receive 79% ownership in the company following an initial investment of $10 million, along with additional investments, and Wolfe Herd would serve as founder, CEO, and 20% owner with autonomy over the company.
So if we were going to go and build the female internet and focus on socializing, let's go in and disrupt dating first. And then he promised me when we hit a certain number of users that I could expand into friend finding and networking.
Bumble stands out in a sea of dating apps because the central focus is about women initiating the conversation with prospective partners. No more harassment or never-ending messages from strangers, but a simple idea that the woman can make a match and reach out when she wants. Who would have thought that an app where guys couldn't easily harass women would prove popular? But Wolfe Herd had bigger goals and dreams for Bumble. She saw it not as just a dating app, but as a preeminent global women's brand, and a place to meet new people, no matter who you might be looking for, whichever life stage or relationship you're in. In 2016, they launched Bumble BFF, which is friendship and community driven. They also launched Bumble Biz in 2017 to help women network for self-employed businesses. As with the dating app, for both BFF and Biz, they employed their model of only allowing women to make the first move, bolstering their mission of empowering women in all types of interactions. Wolfe Herd's values shine through in Bumble, which is vocally committed to its core values of promoting accountability, equality, and kindness in an effort to end misogyny and rewrite archaic gender roles. with a focus on empowering women and the LGBTQI+ community. This is evident by actions such as sharing an open letter to Connor, which publicly called out a male user who was abusive to a female user, when Wolfe Herds convinced the House Criminal Jurisprudence Committee of Texas to make unsolicited nude pictures a crime, or Bumble's vocal support of the Black Lives Matter movement in 2020. In 2019, Bumble also showed how it deals with internal issues, when its sister company Badoo made headlines for a sleazy office culture and misogyny. Wolfe Herd stated that while her experience with the company and Andreev had always been positive, she would follow the investigation and support any person that wants to confide in her. That November, Bumble's parent company Magic Lab was sold to private equity firm the Blackstone Group. During this buyout, Andreev gave up his entire stake in both Bumble and Badoo, leaving Wolfe Herd as CEO of Magic Lab and with 19% of the company valued at $3 billion. Want to grow your audience and boost sales? With Wishpond's social promotions tool, you can create contests in just a few clicks. But that's not all. You also get a dedicated marketing team, helping you increase your social media engagement and build your email list. Click the link in the description to learn more about our all-in-one marketing platform. Focusing on its unique selling proposition and being vocal about its values has allowed Bumble to grow into the second largest online dating app in just 7 years. Having gained 1 million users in its first year, Bumble's user base grew to 8 million in 2016 and increased by another 4 million users by the following year. The last 4 years have seen explosive growth, with Bumble gaining approximately 10 million users per year, reaching 42 million by 2020. During this same period, Bumble's share of the dating app market grew by 9%, according to Sensor Tower. Bumble now sits at 19% market share, coming in second only to Tinder. Revenue growth has been steady, starting from $10 million in 2016 and increasing to $100 million by 2017. Since then, Bumble has seen year-on-year revenue growth of almost $100 million, reaching $337 million in 2020. But just because an app is popular doesn't mean it's necessarily profitable. As of February, Bumble is $900 million in debt. While most online business make their money from advertising, it was reported that only 3% of Bumble's total revenue in 2019 came from this revenue stream. Instead, the company relies on its freemium model, which allows users to purchase subscriptions that unlock features such as the ability to extend time on matches, unlimited swipes, the ability to backtrack, super swipes, and much more. The app currently has 2.8 million paying users worldwide, spending an average of $19.99. The value of sticking to your personal beliefs was shown when Bumble became publicly traded in February 2021. The dating app opened at $43 per share, with its stock soaring to $76, causing a valuation of $13 billion before hitting a high of $84.60 per share, less than a week after its debut. The move gave 31-year-old Wolfe Herd a net worth of $1.3 billion and made her both the youngest self-made female billionaire and the youngest woman to take a company public. Very impressive for a person who started out selling tote bags for charity. Overseeing such growth at a young age has led Wolfe Herd to gain recognition for her efforts, with Business Insider including her in their list of 30 most important women under 30 in tech in 2014. She was also named one of Elle magazine's Women in Tech in 2016 and appeared on Forbes' 30 Under 30 list in 2017 and 2018. By channeling her experiences, both positive and negative, from her time at Tinder into Bumble, and identifying the need for women to be empowered, Wolfe Herd has managed to build the dating platform into a dominant player in the online dating space. By focusing on the needs of women, she has been able to create a platform where its users can feel safe while engaging with strangers, a rarity on the internet. As the youngest woman to have taken a company public, and the youngest self-made female billionaire, Wolfe Herd is the perfect example of how a combination of sticking to one's values and focusing on a unique value proposition of empowering women can create a business that disrupts an industry while pushing for social change. That's it for our breakdown of Bumble. What do you think of this unique dating app? Do you think that they have what it takes to become a market leader? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a share and a big thumbs up. For similar stories, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. See you next time. Until then, Bye.